They warned her, not once, not twice. They warned her again and again. But when a woman has already decided to stay, every warning sounds like envy, like bitterness, like noise. Kemi Akintunde was 27, a graduate of the University of Ilorin. Beautiful, outgoing, used to attention. She was in love, or at least, she thought she was. Tunde had money, fast money, careless money. He was charming when he wanted to be, affectionate in public, possessive in private. The first slap came during an argument. He apologized immediately. He cried. He swore it would never happen again. Kemi believed him. The second time, it was a punch. The third time, it was kicks. The fourth time, he dragged her across the room. Each time, there was an explanation. He was angry. He was stressed. She provoked him. He didn't mean it. And each time, there was repentance. He would beg, hold her legs, cry like a child afraid of abandonment. Then he would buy her things, expensive things. And Kemi would tell herself, at least he regrets it. At least he comes back. At least he spends on me. The abuse became routine. Neighbors heard it. Friends knew it. Family begged her to leave. Kemi defended him. He's not always like that. He has a good heart. He just needs time. She mistook consistency for commitment. She caught him with women. Not once, not twice, but repeatedly. She fought them, insulted them, chased them out. She never fought him. Tunde always turned it around. You're the only one that matters. They are nothing. You're the one I'll end up with. And because Kemi was deeply materialistic and deeply insecure, she accepted gifts as proof of love. The beatings continued. Sometimes he slapped her until her ears rang. Sometimes he pushed her into walls. Sometimes he threw her out at night, crying and barefoot. Then days later, he returned, apologizing, begging, buying forgiveness, and Kemi returned too. One day she thought to herself, if I give him a child, he will stop. The idea felt powerful. 3 months down the line, when she told Tunde she was pregnant, his face hardened. I'm not ready. I told you I don't want this. Remove it. She refused. After she moved in, the violence changed. It wasn't just anger anymore. It was resentment. Every argument ended with blows. Every complaint earned punishment. He slapped her while she was pregnant, pushed her to the floor, kicked her legs, screaming at her belly, I told you not to do this. You're trying to trap me. She cried every night. This wasn't the plan. This was supposed to fix us. She prayed. She fasted. She begged God to change a man who was enjoying breaking her. At 8 months pregnant, she had nothing ready. No baby items, no support. One night, she took money from his pocket to prepare for delivery. When he woke up, he exploded. Where is the money I kept in my pocket? Before she could finish explaining, he slapped her hard. She fell. He kicked her stomach. Once, twice, she screamed. Neighbors rushed in. Blood was everywhere. She was rushed to the hospital. The baby was stillborn. Kemi survived. The baby did not. Tunde never came, not once. That was when she finally understood. Love was never supposed to hurt like this. She didn't love him. She didn't love herself. And once that truth settled in her chest, everything else began to make sense. Lying on that hospital bed, Kemi replayed every warning. Not as noise this time, not as jealousy, not as bitterness, but as truth she chose to ignore. She remembered the first slap, how she laughed it off. The second beating, how she blamed stress. The third, how she blamed herself. She remembered defending him to people who genuinely cared, cutting off friends, lying to her parents, explaining bruises away with makeup and silence. She remembered calling endurance love. Tunde never came. Not during the night she cried herself to sleep, not after the doctor spoke in hushed tones, not when the baby was buried. Nothing. No apology, no regret, no remorse, just absence. And in that absence, clarity arrived. She finally saw it. Tunde never loved her. He loved control. He loved obedience. He loved having someone who stayed, no matter how badly he treated her. The gifts were never love. They were payment for silence, for endurance, for staying. When she was discharged, she returned to his apartment one last time. The house was empty, cold, as if no life had ever existed there, as if she had imagined everything. She didn't cry. She packed a few things, what little dignity she had left, and she left. Kemi traveled from Ilorin to Calabar to stay with Becky, a friend who warned her, a friend she ignored, a friend who never said, "I told you so." Becky simply opened the door. For 2 months, Kemi healed. Not magically, not quickly, but honestly. She cried. She slept. She talked. She relearned herself. Without fear, without excuses, without bruises. She applied for jobs. And when Lagos called, she answered. Kemi rebuilt. She worked. She grew. She rose. But she never forgot. Today, Kemi tells her story to younger women, not to scare them, not to shame them, but to wake them up. She tells them, a man who beats you does not love you. A man who apologizes and repeats it does not regret it. And the man who uses money to silence your pain is buying permission to destroy you. If you have to endure abuse to be loved, you are not loved. You are being consumed. This was not a love story. This was a lesson, a painful one, an expensive one, but one that saved her life.